The Amber Alert system wasn't created by a single individual or through a single event, but rather emerged from a confluence of factors, primarily fueled by the intense public outcry and media attention following the abduction and murder of Amber Hagerman in Arlington, Texas in January 1996. Here's a detailed narrative of its creation. On January 13, 1996, 9-year-old Amber Hagerman was abducted while riding her bicycle near her home in Arlington. Witnesses reported seeing a man force her into a black pickup truck. A massive search ensued, involving law enforcement, volunteers, and the media. This search, unfortunately, did not lead to Amber's immediate rescue. The Arlington Police Department conducted a thorough investigation, collecting evidence and interviewing numerous individuals. Despite extensive efforts, including DNA testing and composite sketches of a potential suspect, no one has been charged with her murder. The case remains open and active.
Richard, if you're there, please come to Mama. Somebody kidnapped Amber. Please, Richard. Somebody kidnapped Amber. She's gone, Richard. Come and help me. Please find Amber. Please, Richard.
As the night grows colder, police and volunteers coordinate the search. Inside, Amber's mother waits.
I still can't believe it. I'm just waiting for her to come in the door any minute now. But she's gone.
Whitson says Amber and her little brother Richard were out riding their bikes in the neighborhood when a witness saw a man grab Amber off her bike and shove her, kicking and screaming, into his black pickup truck.
Don't hurt her.
Don't hurt my baby, please. She's just an innocent child, please. Please bring her home safe, please.
If anybody out there seen anything, call the police, tell them, let them know. I really don't know what I'm thinking now. I just want to touch her and hold her now. And to me, I think she's still out there riding her bike, but I know better. I know she's not.
This is a family Channel 8 has been working with since last fall on a story about welfare reform. Channel 8 was there at Amber's 9th birthday party in November. Whitson says Amber loves school. She's a third-grade honors student with perfect attendance, a Girl Scout who just sold 165 boxes of cookies.
Oh, we're real close. We're buddies. We share everything. We share hair bows together. She's wearing my hair bow right now on her little hair. She's got her hair up. We share everything together. We do everything together.
Whitson says before the kidnapping, they had a great day just playing at the park, eating lunch together, and stopping by to visit the grandparents before the nightmare began.
Just Amber, if I want you back home, I want you here with Mommy. I know you're scared, and I'm scared too. I'm scared for you. And I just want you home so I can hold you.
Kevil's backyard looks out on the Winn-Dixie parking lot. He saw Amber Hagerman's abduction Saturday afternoon. Kevil says Amber was on her bike when a black pickup pulled up next to her.
And he run up behind her and grabbed her right under her arms and picked her up. He turned around and come right back to here where his truck was, where the door was open, and put her in the truck.
While police and volunteers continue to search, Amber's family holds on to hope.
Sit and wait. Look out the window and wish we could see her walking up the driveway.
There's a lot of people praying, family, friends, and I thank God for them.
We love you. Mama loves you.
Miss you. We need you. Once you come home.
Amber's body was discovered 4 days later on January 17, 1996, in a creek bed approximately 4 miles from where she was abducted. She had been brutally murdered. Although almost 30 years have passed, the Arlington Police Department continues to investigate leads and re-examine evidence in Amber's case. They continue to hope for a breakthrough. The brutal abduction and murder of Amber galvanized the community and the nation. The extensive search, the agonizing wait, and the horrific discovery of her body created a profound sense of loss and anger. The sheer scale of the media coverage highlighted the vulnerability of children and the inadequacy of existing systems to respond quickly and effectively to child abductions. In 1996, there was no way to get a widespread message out to the public. There was no Facebook, no YouTube, no Instagram, no Twitter or now X, no way to spread the message. Even MySpace didn't come about until 2003. So there was definitely a need to devise a way to get information out quickly to the general public. In the immediate aftermath of Amber's death, local news stations in the Dallas-Fort Worth area began discussing the need for a better system to disseminate information about missing children quickly. There was a strong feeling that had a system existed to quickly broadcast Amber's description and details of her abduction, it might have increased the chances of finding her alive. These local discussions laid the groundwork for a broader, national effort. Local news stations played a crucial role. Their intense coverage of Amber's case created public pressure for change and demonstrated the power of rapid information dissemination. They weren't just reporting the news. They were actively pushing for improved systems to prevent future tragedies. The urgency and widespread concern felt by the public was amplified by the news media. While not yet a national system, some areas began implementing early versions of Amber Alerts. These were often locally driven initiatives, but they demonstrated the feasibility and effectiveness of a broad-based alert system. These initial programs established the model for the broader national system. The success of these localized programs demonstrated the potential for a national system. The efforts of various individuals and organizations, including law enforcement agencies, media outlets, and child advocacy groups, converged to develop a more standardized and nationwide system. There was no single creator, but rather a collaborative effort to build on the lessons learned from local programs and the tragic experience with Amber Hagerman. The process involved negotiating standards, protocols, and procedures for triggering alerts, disseminating information consistently across different jurisdictions, and coordinating efforts between law enforcement agencies, broadcasters, and the public. This was a complex and lengthy process requiring collaboration and consensus across different levels of government and organizations. While not officially named after Amber until later, the system's origins and the profound impact of her case are undeniable. The name is a fitting tribute to a young girl whose tragic death prompted essential changes in how law enforcement responds to child abductions. The case remains a heartbreaking reminder of the vulnerability of children and the importance of community vigilance and effective communication in preventing and resolving such crimes. The Amber Alert system is a lasting legacy of Amber Hagerman's tragic death. In essence, the creation of the Amber Alert system wasn't a single event but a gradual evolution driven by the tragedy of Amber Hagerman's case. The persistent efforts of local communities, the power of media coverage, and the collaborative work of numerous individuals and organizations across the country. It represents a testament to the enduring impact of a single child's loss and the collective determination to prevent such tragedies in the future.